Shut up, simp. Yeah, there's a reason to why I was not online for the past 5 days. Yeah, I got assigned a very, 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 very important job. In case you guys haven't seen the tweet, Koyori-chan and Toa Senpai came to Indonesia! Wow! And I had the honors of being their tour guide and, showing them around. It was for a very short time, so to be honest, there's not too much agenda that I have. Yeah, exactly! They're the first JP talents to ever visit Indonesia. Koyori said, you know what? It's going to be my first time. I think I'm going to try and bring someone to accompany me. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. Like, if it was my first time, I would try to bring, like, an ID person, too, with me. Like, I don't know, if I suddenly started planning a trip to Europe, for example, maybe I'd bring, I don't know, Kobo with me, I'd bring Nuna. I wouldn't go alone. It's a little bit intimidating, because at least if you have a friend, you guys can get lost together, right? It's not too lonely. So, midway planning, she was like, I think I'm going to invite someone. I'm like, okay, cool. And that person turned out to be Toa Senpai! After we planned, we finally meet up. Koyori, I don't know how she did it, but she got like a really nice hotel room for a really cheap price. Apparently there's like a bundle package that she took. And it was actually pretty insane. Again, I may misremember this, but I think she told me that she got a hotel room for only 14,000 yen? 14,000! I don't know how she got it that cheap. Only! Tapi kalau di Jakarta murah, guys. I tried looking for like a hotel for them. And honestly, it was hard. It was hard to look for a hotel for them due to the very expensive pricings. But she got it for 14,000. I think that's how much she got it for. And I told Koyori that, you know what? I think you like the hotels in Indonesia because in Japan, it's usually 30,000 per night. You can see the differences in price here. She did get one with good service, right? She got one with really good service. Actually, the hotel that she got, I would say, is a really cool hotel. So cool that, in fact, they could order room service in Japanese. That's just how cool the hotel was. Yeah. And then the next day, we decided to just go shopping. And I felt a little bit bad. I felt a little bit guilty because, you know what? I wish I could take them to more fun attractions. However, it's just that it would either be 1, too far, 2, I wouldn't be familiar with it, or 3, it would tire them out. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to show them like Indonesian Mall because you know what? That's where we Indonesians would go if we were on a vacation. And you know what? I think that was like the right option because I think they really enjoyed the malls. They liked walking around, they liked window shopping, they were fascinated by just how many malls we have around the vicinity. It was fun. We did like a little shopping. We have like these girly stores where we basically sell all of the girl stuff, like let's say bananas, hair clips, hair scrunchies. There's this one store, it's called Strawberry. They don't actually sell strawberries, but it's like girly things, you know? Like they were selling a bunch of stuff. They were selling like DIY bracelets. They were selling like sunglasses, some mini pouches, tote bags, whatnot. And while they were looking around, Koyori, she found like the nail polish section, and she was shocked to see the price. They had like tiny nail polishes, and it was only 16,000 rupiah. It was only 143 yen. And she was so shooketh. She was like, for real? For real? I could buy like 10 of these. And so she did. She didn't buy 10, but she did buy 5. which means it only costed her 600 yen. It's the conversion of the money that shook at me, you know? Because sometimes in Japan, if you buy nail polish, they would cost about like 2,000 yen. If it's like a really good brand, right? If it was like a no brand, maybe it would cost like 400 yen. This one was 143 yen. So Koyo kind of went a little bit wild and bought 5. Yeah, that was something. That also shook with me. I was like, money conversion, huh? That's kind of crazy. We went around the mall. We were checking stuffs out. We were making sure that we saw every nook and cranny. I think Toa Senpai bought like some skincare. We checked out some clothes. It was nice. It was kind of like a date. I don't usually go shopping with my girlies. Usually we would just go out to eat. And then we would just end it in a game, like maybe arcade or maybe board games. So going out to shop with like Koyori-chan and Toa Senpai, it was really, really fun. I need to tell you guys something. Like, I know this is OOT and I know some people don't want to hear it, but I need to tell you because this is something that I've been waiting for a long time. I got my period. Pardon? I have not had my period in 4 months now. I got pretty worried. I've been having irregular periods, and sometimes I would go for like, I think last time I was like 9 months without period. It's very hard for me to get my period because apparently I have high cortisol. I'm not pregnant.